World War II veteran, and we're going to see what she has to say about that today. Martha.
Shirlene.
Martha.
What the crap do you guys want?
We came here to ask you some questions about World War II.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Sorry. Had a nasty breakfast this morning and I was just kind of put me to sleep. I don't know. They probably put sleeping pills in that stuff. You never know. Go ahead. What do you ask me? Whatever you want to ask me.
So
But if you guys have any questions that I don't know, then I'll just try my best.
So Miss Shirlene.
What?
How old were
Honey,
you
you
during
can call me Martha. Don't call me Miss Shirlene. I mean, I feel like an old lady when you call me that.
Okay. Martha, so how old were you
Speak up,
during
please.
the
I
war?
can't hear you.
How old were you during the war?
How old was I? Hold on, I wrote some notes down because I couldn't remember everything off the top of my head. Let's see what I have here. You know, I was a newbie. Well, I think I was about 18.
During that time, did you have a job during the war?
Yes, I had a dress shop. I worked there for 20 years. It was the best. The southwest corner. Actually, no. It's whatever. That's what I thought anyways. Go ahead. Go.
How were you treated?
I was well respected during the war. Thank you.
Where was your dress shop at?
Great Bend, Kansas. Why? Who wants to know?
We do.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, you're not going to see it anymore. It's not there. That's where my mother lived, so I lived with her there in Great Bend, Kansas. So.
Okay, that sounds good. Did a lot of women struggle during this time?
No. We just had to get used to the situation. We really just struggled with... The main thing we struggled with was missing family. We just couldn't. I don't know. It was good stuff.
Okay. Miss Shirlene.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm feeling kind of loopy. It might have been my medicine they gave me. Go ahead.
Miss Shirlene, are you ready to get your curlers in?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Excuse me, lads. I gotta go get my curlers in. Oh. Sorry.
Okay, so how many family members went to war?
My husband and my 2 sons.
So did you write to them often?
Yes. Well, let me think a little bit. Yes, actually every day. That was our only communication.
How long were they gone for?
2.5 years, and I didn't get to see them at all. Honey, it was a struggle. You just had to get used to it. It's the way it was.
I miss him so much. I know how you feel, honey. Me too. But don't worry, they're gonna be coming back in a little bit. They told us that. It's just so long. I still remember his face, though. It's always a good thing to remember. Always make sure you take a picture of him anywhere you go. Was it different whenever they got back for you?
It was a little just hard for the men to come back to a new lifestyle. My husband couldn't even find a job. I mean, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to help remember, but it was so long ago. See, the men, they just expected us to go back to the kitchen. They just didn't. They didn't ever go. They just wanted us to go back to the kitchen the way it was before they left. And when they got back, it was just hard for us to just think, oh, we're getting pushed back to where we were. It was a nice little taste of what working was like, but other than that, it was okay.
Okay. So did you have to ration?
Yes, we had to ration. Of course we had to ration. We had to ration sugar, gasoline, shoes, and coffee. we only took the car if it was urgent. I mean, we walked mainly. I mean, there wasn't much space to walk to. I mean, it was a small town at the time.
Why can't we take the car?
His mom said we can't use it unless it's really important.
How did the coupon
You know,
system work?
me and my husband did start what was it? It was a steakhouse. We had a really nice steakhouse back then, and it was such good business. We knew how to run a restaurant. I mean, I can tell you that. It was the best in the Southwest.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What can I get for you guys?
Steak.
Steak tonight. I heard it's the best one in Southwest.
And our steakhouse was thebomb.com. And my granddaughter says that all the time. I wonder what it means, but I say it all the time too. And whenever I was, what was I saying?
What's your steakhouse?
The steakhouse was marvelous. We had lots of people. We had one night we had I think it was a New Year's night. We had a big party, and everybody, it was a bad idea because it was so packed out, and everybody just wanted to help out, and they were just coming in, and they were mainly just in the way. I mean, we were trying to work, and they were just like, get out of the way, They just wouldn't move, and it was sure funny because we just had a good time. But yeah, do you guys have any more questions? I mean, I don't know if I can remember anything. It's just so long ago. I did remember that steakhouse though. That was good. Anything? I do like bowling. Did I mention that already? I might have mentioned that. I'm sorry. I just. Do you guys ever? Do you guys like steak?
Yeah.
I sure wish we had a steakhouse. We have too many Mexican restaurants around here. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, one after the other. I mean, there is McDonald's, but who gives a crap about that? I mean, it's ridiculous. Have you seen my glasses? Yeah. Well, not these ones. I'm looking for my other ones. I left them on the couch here somewhere. Oh, here they are. I do that all the time. It's ridiculous. And what did you have any more questions for me?
What about during your rationing? How did you deal with the coupons?
Oh, every month, once a month, the government would send in coupons, and I wrote some notes in here. Hold on, let me get my reading glasses back on. Don't let me lose these on you. Hold on to these. Thank you. We saved up once a month, and we mainly just gave all the coupons to me, and my husband would sort them out and get them all. We were good couponers. We would make sure they go to gas and shoes, and the shoes would go to my husband because he was working, and we needed to make sure he had the money to buy the shoes so that he could work to provide money for us. It was really tough. It was a tough time.
I want to wear the shirt today.
No, I want to.
I want to.
You won yesterday.
And it's my turn. No, it isn't.
I mean, we didn't struggle with money, but any chance we got to save money was a good thing. And gas, it was ridiculous to go. I mean, gas it's way expensive, more expensive now than it was back then. I think it could have been 35 cents or something like that, but it got expensive at the time because everything was just cheaper back then. And we just didn't have the money to be buying gas all the time like we do nowadays. I mean, I'd like to get out of this care home sometime, but I mean, I don't need gas money anymore. I mean, since I'm all cooped up in here, I mean, I always have to ask a nurse for something, or I have to call a family member to bring me something. I can't ever go out. Sometimes the nurses are a little nuts. They come keep my drink out there if I want something from Sonic, but that's okay. I mean, what can you do? The food's here nasty, by the way. Don't ever eat here. I'd like to just get out of here and go run my own steakhouse again. I can't believe they tore my steakhouse down. They came and tore my steakhouse down. I think it was my son it was my son. He was so upset about that. They used to come after school and just play. They were just children, you know, kids. Boys will be boys, you know, and girls will be girls, you know. But the steakhouse was something. It was just our life at the time, you know. It was later on after we got after my dress shop. This was a few years after. Oh, my dress shop. It was cool because I was like, I could tell the girls what to wear and what not to wear. They always used to ask my opinion because I knew what I was doing, you know. And it was pretty nice. I mean, they would say, "Does this look good?"
How does this look?
Oh, girl, that looks bad. I think you should wear gold.
Okay, let me go try to find a gold one real quick.
Okay.
Honestly, I wouldn't say no, but I didn't. I lied most of the time because I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You know how that goes. I know you ladies do it all the time, don't you? Yeah. Okay.
How were the kids treated during that time?
I think they were treated okay. I mean, I didn't hear them complain unless they were just whining or something. You know, kids will be kids.
Did they all go to school?
Just depended where you were at, but I made sure my kids went to school.
What did a lot of women do for hobbies?
Excuse me. I like to go bowling all the time. I mean, I was good at it.
You're so good!
But back in my day, I got really good at it. That I could bet money. We betted money. Me and a few friends. We would get together and just play for money. It was fun.
That sounds like fun. Is that what everyone did?
Everyone. No. Sorry, I'm trying to think. I can't remember a lot of people back in the day. Everybody didn't always do it all the time. I mean, I was just good at it myself, so I'd like to do that.
What did your husband do before the war?
He walked for the government and made roads. All the shoes stamps went to him. Like when we rationed, we had to, all the coupons, we'd get coupons all the time, and the coupons would go to him buying shoes all the time. It was hard for the kids to, and it's just the way it was.
So was money an issue for you guys?
No, it wasn't an issue for me. But I knew a lot of families that did have the money problems.
Why wasn't that an issue for you at the time?
Well, my dad served in World War I, so he still got money from that.
Okay, is there anything else you want to share with us?
No, not that I can think of. But it was a rough time. I sure hope you boys don't have to go back to go back to war at any time.
Thank you very much for sharing with us.
No problem. Come back anytime.
Okay, wait, what were we supposed to say again?
You'd be like, oh yeah.
I can the best of myself. She's okay. Don't do this.
No. That was terrible. Is somebody watching?
The camera.
Somebody watched Drosky.
Drosky's a creeper.